Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a KV-2, the Tier 6 Soviet heavy tank, otherwise known as a strong tank, but this one is the Coronavirus KV-2, and it's located on the northwest spawn of Fjords under the command of Piaka. Well, at least I hope that's how he pronounced his name, because he's got a 4 in it anyway. Okay, game started. Well, the KV-2, made to combat the Finnish concrete bunkers they erected along the Mannerheim line. Yes, this was the Strong tank, as Jingles calls it. It's basically a KV-1 with a 152mm howitzer mounted inside a turret. So it's got the same weak spots as a KV-1 along the driver's front. And, well, the turret is fairly weak on the sides, but the mantlet's quite strong. With the HE rounds, it'll do 910 alpha, penetrating 86mm of armour, and it's got a burst radius of 3.66 meters. With the AP rounds, and he's loaded some premium AP here, he can do 700 alpha and penetrate 136mm of armour. So it's quite potent with the armour piercing as well as with the HE. Of course, as I said at the start, this is the Coronavirus KV-2. It says stay home, stay safe on the back, and if you'd like your KV-2 to look like this, then you can find a link underneath the video where Sir Rusty, who created the skin, has provided you with the files so you can actually put it on your KV-2 as well. Okay, so he's looking for his first victim, and someone spotted him. There's someone down there. Okay, he stayed up here long enough to go unsighted by the enemy. Let's have another look. Pokes his head round the corner. Sixth sense didn't go off. Oh, it has now. There is somebody down there behind all those bushes, and there he is. It's a Wolverine, and now he's back in the garage. Yep, that's what the KV-2 is famous for, derping, and we're hoping it'll derp Coronavirus as well. Long reload, 18.99 seconds, but he is actually using premium consumables, and just above him on the rock ledge is a T-25-2, an American Tier 7 tank destroyer. Okay, he's poking his head out again. There's nothing down here. It's a Tier 7 game with Tier 6 tanks in it, so it's very likely that Piaka will make extra XP from all the Tier 7s that he derps, and I think that T-25-2 has outstayed his welcome, and he's about to depart this game. There you go. Bye-bye. Hope it was worth it. He had the chance. He could have jumped on top of Piaka, but it probably wouldn't have been a very good experience for either of them, but he just didn't want to pounce. Okay, nearby we've got Comet, and he's taken quite a bit of damage already. And I think Piaka would like to kill him as well. There's a number of enemies right up on that corner as well, looks like, including a box tank. Okay, he's going around the corner to get the Comet. Goodbye. Yep, he's back in the garage as well. There's the box tank. Oh, and he just got fired on by an OI. And there's an enemy Arty up there as well. Okay, he's pulling back into cover. Almost reloaded. It looks like some enemy tanks have gone around the south pass, and they're actually coming up onto our Tiger 1 to our right. So, I think Piaka's backing up because he realises he's got a bit of a threat from those tanks. So he's reversing up this slope rather than turning around, because it does take a long time for this tank to traverse. And here's the first of the enemies. It's T-29, and he's back in the garage as well. We're pulling into cover while we reload. Our Super Hellcat made the wrong moment to actually go around that corner, because he's now in full sight of those enemies. And yes, The enemy M41 just got the kill on him. There's the KV-2. He's loaded. Can he get a shot? And he can't see the KV-2 now. I think he's behind all those wrecks. And this AMD wreck is actually being a bit of a problem. There's the KV-2. He's got into sight. Let it dial in. Russia! Yes, well, it was a hit, but it didn't kill him outright. You're supposed to yell Russia every time just before you fire it, and then you hit the target. He did dial in rather than actually just pointing in the right direction and shouting Russia. If you've got any other skin requirements, by the way, do let Rusty know, because he's an absolute genius with the skins, and so is his daughter Jazz. And they can make any particular skin, well, within reason. He just derped the SU-100, but that SU-100 might have a 122mm gun. Oh, yes, he does! And he just got a hit into us. Now, can we put him out of action? We're loaded. And now he's back in the garage. So he's the only one actually so far to get a nice hit on us. Trying to look for where that shell actually went in. Can't see it, but we can see a mark whereabouts hit the turret. Oh, he just got hit by the gorilla. And it looks like that was a fairly direct hit. For 138. He's lost his commander, but he's burned his repair kit and his first aid kit. Now the box tank's coming up. He's loaded. He's ready to go. Are we going to say goodbye to the box tank? Yes, we are. And that's the Top Gun. Now the enemy's capping at the moment. We've got two Artys. We've got a Bishop and a Leffy. The enemy's got 4 tanks. And that box tank is actually going to be a bit of a problem trying to get out of here. In fact, it's a big roadblock, and I don't think we can get out this way. I think we're going to have to drop off the cliff over the other side. Looks about the only way we're going to be able to do it. There's the Churchill 7. The Bishop's managed to get round. Hope he can get a reset on the KV-1. Well, we fire a shot at the Churchill 7. Not sure we got any hit, but the Bishop has been killed. But there was a reset, so it looks like he did get one shot on target. So it's just Piaka in his KV-2 and our Fifi, our 105 FH18B2. Very well done! Excellent demount. Okay, now he's just got to get to the cap in time to get a reset on that KV-1. Okay, he's put his commander back in again. I think we're going to have to leave the Churchill 7 for the moment and just go straight to the cap and get rid of that KV-1. We've only got 333 hit points. Oh, he's at the back of the cap! And he puts a round into us for 172, but that's his trip back to the garage. And that's his 7th kill. So if he gets one more, he's on for Radley Waters. And there's still 3 enemies to go. As the Fifi goes past us, there he goes. It was one of the members of What Arty Noobs named it Fifi La Pew Pew because it's French and it pews a lot. It goes pew 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 pew. Well, we just lost him, and there goes the Churchill, and that's a Radley Waters. Now I'm just got to work out where the enemy's going to come from next. And we could stay behind and ambush them. We don't know which direction they're going to come from though. Okay, he's loaded. Turret traverse on the KV-2 is actually quite slow, but he's actually deliberately holding it behind because I think he felt that more than likely the OI was going to appear from that direction. So he's now turning it to face the direction of travel. because you might as well have the turret facing the direction if you're moving, just in case the enemy comes into sight. He's good. He's using the cover as well to move up on the enemy. Now the OI is active. He did try to shoot at us early. He's got 2 kills already, but we haven't seen him since, so we've no idea which way he's gone. And I have the sneaking suspicion that Pianka can't make up his mind which way the enemy's going, so he's decided to take a position here because it's quick back to his own cap, and he can watch for any movement of the enemy towards the cap. No sign of anyone yet. Oh, there's the gorilla. He's on the move, and it appears that he doesn't know that he's been seen, although most gorillas would have a sixth sense, would tell them that we're here. He's just trying to keep moving, and now he's out the game. And that was his 9th kill. So one more, he gets a Pools medal, and he's got to decide which way does he go back to his own cap, because the OI has gone round to the cap and is capping. He's sort of given the game away. Rather than hunting us, he's decided to go straight for the cap. And the death of that gorilla will probably tell the OI that we are around there. Now he might think that we're actually going to come around from the western pass, because he saw Pianka move in that direction, and then Pianka might have sold him a dummy and he's coming up this way instead. Let's hope so. Well, the round he's loaded is an armor piercing one. It's got the extra penetration, so he should definitely be able to get through the side of that OI or the front and do at least 700 hit points of damage. It was worth the premium round. Can we see the OI? He's moving gradually forward to... Oh, there he is! And he was looking the wrong way, and that is a Pools medal. And his gun's up because it's victory. You can see why he has 2 marks on the barrel. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Pianka in the KV-2. He managed to get a hand of for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemy tanks. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 14. He got a duelist and a fire for effect. Out of the epic medals, he managed to get a Pools medal. He managed to take down 10 of the enemy. 2/3 of the enemy team were killed by him. He got a defender medal for resetting the cap when there was at least 70 cap points, and a high caliber for dealing the most damage, and a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. He ended up with 10. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he's got the highest damage, 4,356 hit points of damage from that game. The next highest scorer was the T29 with 2,826, and after that it was the SU100 with 1,936. When it came to kills, again he's got the highest with 10. The next highest scorer was the T29 with 3 kills, and then there was 2 kills by several other teammate, or another teammate, and 3 members of the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, he's got the top in all 3 columns because he got 1,754. The next high scorer was in fact the Fifi with 734, and after that the T29 with 644. He fired 13 rounds, got 12 direct hits, 10 penetrations and 2 splash. Damage of 4,356 hit points, all of it at close range. Received 4 hits from the enemy, 2 penetrations, 1 non-penetration, and 3 hits by way of splash damage. 115 hit points of damage blocked by armor, 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 11 enemy vehicles damaged and 10 killed, and 72 hit points of damage assistance. Plus he managed to get 100 defense points because he reset the cap on the KV-1 and then he reset it on the OI as well. On a premium count, he earned 43,709 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply took away 27,252 credits. He received 1,754 XP, but got ×2 on this game, took away 5,262 experience points altogether. What a brilliant game there by Piaka. Shows us what you have to do in order to earn a Pools medal the hard way, and well, I'm glad that he survived the game, and after the last battle, which was a bit of a loss, and well done. I hope that you do watch the rest of the series. We've got more Derp coronavirus videos with the KV-2 pulling off extraordinary feats, and I hope you will watch. And please give this video a thumbs up or a like, and subscribe to our channel. And stay home and stay safe, and Derp coronavirus.